Hello, my name is Tyler Boda, and I'm actually recording this video as part of my creative project assignment, in which we have to do like a portrait of ourselves or someone that means some significance to us outside of, like a maybe crazy celebrity crush or stalkerish thing for it. So we were supposed to record a 3-minute video, kind of picking discussing why we picked a certain artist we picked among the choices that we were given, and how our project is replicating their kind of style, and their ideals of how they come up with the ideas they have for their art. So the artist I picked was Jen Mann, and the reason why I picked her as my artist of choice to portray her style is because when learning about her and watching the videos, it was really cool how she used different colors to convey emotions or how she felt. And what was cool is she would take a photo and Photoshop it and adjust the color or the hue or the depth of the photo, and then she would print out a larger version of it and actually use that to paint on a canvas the photo. And Jen tends to use only oil-based paints, and she uses canvas. So I do have my oil-based paints here, and this is my canvas. So the reason why I picked this kind of like pinkish color, I had to blend it. You can see here I only really have like a regular red, and then I do have a white. And I do apologize about the station, just moving into a new house with this crazy weather. It's been pretty difficult to get all the furniture in and everything like that. But anywho, I picked the pink color because in the video she talks about how red, pinkish kind of colors, they tend to show like passion and love, and those kind of emotions, and I tend to agree. I mean, every time you see a heart or anything that's super passionate, it's usually got like a red hue to it or a color. And so I decided to do a portrait of my girlfriend. We've been together for 5 years, and I figured if I did a portrait of myself, it'd be a little too easy. So I tried to do something that's a little challenging for this project, and so I picked my girlfriend because I wanted to make sure that I challenge myself a little bit. And by the way Jen Mann does her art is the picture isn't just like a picture with different colors to it to a regular photo. It's not just a photo of someone and then she decides, oh, I just want to paint this person blue. Every color has an emotion to it or a feeling or a memory. And so instead of analyzing myself, I decided to analyze the relationship I have and what a portrait will look like, kind of portraying that. So I did kind of draw her out. I don't really have like a print size photo available to like print and look at. So I do have a photo on my phone I'm currently using. And so I kind of sketched her out, and I decided to keep the border as red because just like she said to me, very passionate, I'm in love. So I wanted to portray that. And I also wanted to use the hair as kind of like a regular color. I added a little red hue to it as well to kind of keep the theme going. But I also wanted to keep it somewhat normal to kind of give like an abstract view of it, kind of put my own touch on it. So I decided to pick up in the middle of the video to kind of explain why I decided I'm going to go ahead and change, I'm going to pick the color of the face I'm going to pick. She talks about blue and how blue can convey multiple emotions. For me, when I think of certain blues, like a light blue, I think of like purity or happiness. You see the bright blue sky, it makes you happy. And so whenever I see my girlfriend, I get, I'm very happy. So I actually want to do blue as a color. So in the oil kit I picked, I've never used oil before. I'm not the greatest artist in the world, so just humor me. It's ultramarine blue. So it looks like it's a pretty dark blue here. I got my handy dandy paint tablet. So I'll go ahead and open this up. And put some of this blue on there. Ooh, yeah, like I said, never used this oil paint before. It's actually pretty cool. When I think of oil paint, I thought maybe like might be a, I don't know how to explain it. What I thought it would be more like a, I don't know why I was thinking like a pastel kind of vibe, like a drier vibe. But again, with oil, it would make sense. It's kind of, it feels thicker than regular paint, but it has like the oil vibe to it where it's slicker on the outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and to get a light blue, I want to probably use this medium brush here. Sorry, delay here. So go ahead and mix this up here. Get these out of the way. Wish I had like a GoPro. It's harder to do with one hand, but we'll make it work. So it's kind of blue I'm thinking about, you know, whenever you look up, you can see the sun in the air and the sky, and it's this very nice baby bluish color. I really like it. It gives me kind of like a peaceful feel. And that's kind of what she was talking about in her thing too, is these aren't, like she said, her pictures aren't just portraits. They're deeper than that. It's more than what you're just seeing. The colors all mean something. And you know, there's some photos I saw of hers where she'd have the face of someone and she'd have a heart around it. So what I want to do is here. So I'm gonna try to do the outside again. My studying how Jen does it, she is an absolute amazing what she can do with oil. The way she can blend it. When you look at it afar, it looks so real. And me here, you can tell this is definitely a painting. But so I definitely want to do the face blue here. So I got the red at the outside for passion. And I kind of like the whole painting around the edge and getting kind of like that brown into it. I feel like it helps blend it a little bit more. Jen's a little cleaner, but the way she can blend colors and bring out the different shades, and it runs so well together, is amazing. Definitely would need many years of practice to get to her level, if I ever did, which is honestly highly unlikely. But anywho, like I said, never using oil before. I know we were able to use a different medium or a different a base, but I want to try to keep it as close to realistic as how Jen did it. And when I was researching her and watching the videos, she only uses oil-based paint. So, and it was all canvas. So I want to try to make it about as accurate as possible. And with hers, she has a pretty even amount, like similar shade color. She would use like a blue throughout her whole thing, her whole painting. But with the way she can shade and blend, it works for her. For me, my blending and shading is not on par. So in order to kind of convey my own touch to it while keeping what her style is and why she does what she does with her paintings, I am using different colors, but I'm using the colors that she talked about in her videos to kind of convey the emotions that I feel when I am painting this, and the emotions that I feel whenever I was thinking about what I wanted to paint. So again, my idea is to paint the face blue. I want to try to add some shading, darker shading, and lighter shading in the eye area and the nose area, kind of add some like contour, some texture to it, add some depth to it. I'm gonna try my best, but yeah, again, my name is Tyler. This is my creative art project for art appreciation, and I am doing my project on Jen Nan, and I'm doing a portrait of my girlfriend and trying to convey emotion just like Jen does in her paintings through mine here with the pink, the browns, the blues, pink with passion and love, like she states. Try to keep the brown to add like a realistic hue to it, And then I also wanted to do the blue, because to me it feels more like peace and serenity anytime looking into the sky. Decided to post the finished product on the site, and thank you.